Today we had reports of a done deal with Newcastle. What I'm hearing, guys, is that
Newcastle United's transfer business is heating. From Newcastle closing in on massive deal for exciting centre-back.
I prayed for this and it happened.
To Newcastle United in contact with Turkish star linked with Sevilla. To Newcastle set to announce statement deal.
Wow! Wow! Oh, wow!
To Kieran Trippier's return date.
You serious?
Join us as we break it all down.
Let's go!
Starting off, Newcastle United appears to be on the verge of securing the signing of Fulham centre-back Tosin Adarabioyo, according to emerging reports. The Sun's Alan Nixon suggests that Newcastle is poised to acquire the soon-to-be free agent, as they have presented an enticing contract offer. Additionally, Scott Wilson, a reporter from the Northern Echo, and transfer guru Fabrizio Romano, indicates that the club is nearing the completion of a deal for the 26-year-old defender. Adarabioyo, standing at an imposing height of 6 feet 5 inches, has reportedly made it clear that he will not be extending his contract with Fulham. This decision follows his omission from Marco Silva's squad in Fulham's recent one draw against Crystal Palace. The Northern Echo further highlights that Newcastle United is increasingly likely to beat out competing Premier League clubs such as Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, and West Ham United for Adarabioyo's signature.
And so, guys, let me start today's video by mentioning a free agent, Tosin Adarabioyo, one of the most interesting names on the market, especially in England, because I told you, exclusive news last Friday, Tosin is gonna leave Fulham as a free agent. It's over between Tosin and Fulham. That exclusive news is now confirmed everywhere. Basically, Tosin is going to leave Fulham. They offered him a new contract weeks and months ago, but no chance to extend. Tosin wants to try something different, and today we had reports of a done deal with Newcastle. What I'm hearing, guys, is that the race is still open for any club. So nothing is done, signed, or agreed with Newcastle. Newcastle have an interest in Tosin. He's one of the players they have in their shortlist. For sure, they will look at free agents opportunities. And remember this update. Kelly from Bournemouth is one of the players that Newcastle are absolutely considering for the summer transfer window. Tosin Adarabioyo is one of the players they like, but at the moment it's not something agreed. So the race is still open. Let's see how Newcastle will move on free agents. For sure, he's a player they like, he's a player they have in the list, but it's not yet a done deal.
Then moving on, Newcastle United is reportedly in contact Turkish winger Irfan Kahveci, who currently plays for Fenerbahce. Kahveci, 28 years old, has been in excellent form this season, registering 18 goals and 12 assists in 45 appearances in all competitions. He has been a consistent threat in the attacking third for Fenerbahce since joining the club from Başakşehir for £5 million in January 2021. Kahveci has also tasted success during his time at Fenerbahce, winning the Turkish Cup last June alongside players like Ferdi Kadioglu and Michy Batshuayi. Following Fenerbahce's elimination from the Europa Conference League by Olympiacos, Kahveci's focus now turns towards helping his team in their pursuit of the Super League title, as they aim to overtake bitter rivals Galatasaray. However, Kahveci's long-term future at Fenerbahce remains uncertain as he approaches the final year of his current contract. Fenerbahce is keen to retain his services and offer him an extension, but if an agreement is not reached, several clubs are considered potential suitors for the winger. Newcastle United, along with Rennes and Sevilla, have reportedly scouted Kahveci in recent months, impressed by his performances and contributions to Fenerbahce's push for success. As the summer transfer window approaches, Newcastle United is actively monitoring Kahveci's situation, considering him as a potential addition to their squad. Ultimately, Kahveci's future will depend on negotiations with Fenerbahce and the interest shown by clubs like Newcastle, Rennes, and Sevilla. Then, according to the Telegraph, Newcastle United is poised to reach an agreement on a new contract with Alexander Isak ahead of the summer transfer window. Luke Edwards, the reporter, states that the club is not willing to entertain any discussions about him leaving and is likely to announce an improved contract for the Swedish striker in the coming weeks. Despite still having 4 years remaining on his current deal, Newcastle is eager to reward Isak for his impressive performances and elevate him to the same wage bracket as the top earner, Bruno Guimaraes. The club sees Isak as a key player around whom they can build for the future, making this contract extension a priority. By securing Isak's signature on a new deal, Newcastle would also send a clear message to other clubs that he is not for sale. Despite the anticipated interest from various parties looking to unsettle the star player, Isak has expressed his happiness and commitment to Newcastle, emphasizing his contentment with the project he joined 2 years ago. Isak's exceptional form this season, with 23 goals in all competitions, warrants a new contract that reflects his contributions. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe recently praised Isak, considering him to be world-class and expressing his reluctance to swap him for any other striker. Howe acknowledges the questions surrounding Isak's future due to his performances, but he urges everyone to appreciate the player's current form and enjoy his contributions on the pitch. Overall, a new contract for Alexander Isak would signify Newcastle United's commitment to keeping their star striker and building a team around him for the future while also fending off potential suitors. Then Newcastle United fans were initially concerned when an image of Kieran Trippier at the airport surfaced, suggesting that the England defender was heading to Dubai. Speculation arose about potential transfer talks, given Trippier's caliber. However, it turns out there was nothing untoward about his trip. Trippier, who is currently working on his rehabilitation, was traveling to Dubai to continue his fitness training in sunnier climes. Crag Hope, a reliable source, eased fans' concerns by revealing that Trippier is expected to return in time to participate in the final 3 games of the season. This news suggests that Trippier could be available for the match against Brighton on May 11th, allowing him to regain match fitness just in time to contend for a spot in Gareth Southgate's Euro 2024 squad. Trippier's absence has been keenly felt, as his leadership qualities have been sorely missed on the pitch. While Dan Burn has stepped up as a capable stand-in captain, Trippier's motivational presence has been a significant factor in Newcastle United's success. Although Jamal Lascelles holds the club captaincy, Trippier's influence is widely recognized. The anticipation of having Trippier back in the side is high, as his return will provide an extra boost for the team to conclude the challenging campaign on a positive note. Then also, in recent developments, Newcastle United are set to offer Kieran Trippier a new contract, sources have told Football Insider. The 33-year-old's current deal expires in the summer of 2025, with the right-back having joined from Atletico Madrid in 2022. Then in other Newcastle United news, did you know that if Bruno scores, Newcastle United always walks away with all 3 points? Plus, congratulations to Bruno Guimaraes for being awarded the Sela Player of the Month for April. Then, Lewis Miley celebrated his 18th birthday yesterday by getting this brilliant tattoo. What are your thoughts on it? Then, Miguel Almiron is back in training, but do you think we still need him? While according to the Telegraph, Newcastle have chosen to move ahead with St. James's Park expansion plans after conclusion of feasibility study rather than building a new stadium. If you want to know how the expansion will look, click the right corner of your screen now or in the pinned comment. And finally, if you want to know the insane thing Newcastle is doing that no one is noticing, click the video link on screen now.
Do it! Just do it!